Jennifer Hill is a criminal intelligence analyst with the Phoenix Fire Department. Her analytical skills help Phoenix Fire execute its mission to save lives and protect property.
Actually, I feel like I have the best job in the department because I get to help everybody who needs help. I primarily do case support for the detectives on the arson task force, but I also do a lot of mapping and assist other units within the department who can benefit from analytical support.
Her case support includes mapping. Those maps give Phoenix Fire a better understanding of where fires are, how often, and other incidents that require firefighter response and other 911 resources. Her mapping skills recently winning her the Arizona Association of Crime Analysts Annual Award.
That was for a false caller case. That actually was not a Phoenix case. It was for Tempe PD. I stumbled upon the information when I was doing my mapping. Typically, I map all suspicious fires in the valley. Anyone that we dispatch for, we have their fire data, so I map it to look for trends and possibly hotspots and things like that. So I was mapping some things and noticed we had a lot of fire incidents in this particular apartment complex, and they weren't ever actually fires. So I talked to the PD sergeant who works on the task force, and I said, hey, I think that there's a situation going on with a 911 false caller. He lived in Tempe, but 90% of his false calls were actually in Phoenix.
Many of the false calls were said to be large-scale or even violent in nature, requiring a major response from first responders. Jennifer's report showing just how many times the suspect called 911 and the volume of response.
And I think that that was the most important part of this, not just showing how many times he called, but all those people are tied up on this call that isn't actually an emergency, and they aren't responding to actual emergencies because they are going in the opposite direction that they should be.
In addition to her day-to-day duties with the Phoenix Fire Department, she also uses her analytic skills to help support the city's Gated Alley program, showing fire data to better protect property throughout the city. The analytical work Jennifer has done has led the arson task force to several high-profile arson arrests, and her fire data contributions have assisted with additional funding and support for the Gated Alley program.